Okay, so I've been wanting to watch this movie since the trailer premiered 7 months ago. And when it came out August 9th, I still wasn't able to watch it because, like lordy and beholdy, on our flight back from Italy, Italy, don't get me started. I've been out of town for a while, all the way up in Italy. Every time I talk about it, man, I want pizza. I just want pizza. Doing a whole little Cinque Terre trek, and that was a great time in itself. Lots of colors, lots of great food, pizza. I've eaten 2 slices already today. Went out to Florence with the family. It was fun. Lord help me. But no, on our way back, the flight was playing the movie. So I was able to go ahead and watch it, and I'm so glad I did because now I'm back. And I get to talk about it. I get to let y'all know that you need to watch M. Night Shyamalan's Trap. I'm going to talk about it today on Nobody Asked But. Let's do it.
Dad.
Nobody asked you, bold boy.
I've been wanting to watch this movie since it came out like 7 months ago. The trailer dropped 7 months ago. And it was one of those movies that was just like, oh my God, M. Night Shyamalan, he's one of the few guys who still creates original movies, original IPs. And so for him to come out with a movie, not only, they got Josh Hartnett in it too, and homie knows how to pick his projects for sure.
You gotta leave him wanting more.
I just was like, finally I get to watch it. Before I could watch the film, I had to go through another hoop and ladder, chutes and ladders and hurdles and all that whatnot. I had to go through another one, which was the fact that on my monitor, it wasn't playing. So when I first clicked on it, I was like, oh, it didn't play. So I had to go to another seat. And then on that seat, I was able to get in. I tricked the system. I have a lot of notes, so forgive me. One thing is just how Hartnett plays the character. And nobody asked me, but it's fun to follow the antagonist. It's not like we're watching the protagonist trying to defeat this guy. We're actually watching the villain trying to defeat the trap. And it's fun. It becomes really, really fun. And it's a great change of pace, especially with Hartnett because he carries it so well.
What's with all the police trucks outside? The cameras everywhere, Jamie. I'm not supposed to tell.
Partner that with M. Night Shyamalan's camera angling, in which he's like talking directly to the camera, which is something that you're not really used to in films. Well, we kind of are, because Deadpool kind of helped us in that means to understand like the breaking of the fourth wall. But in this case, the breaking of the fourth wall is when he's talking to, certain people, and it's just somewhat eerie, but at the same time, it works very well at like disrupting the pace of the actual film. Like we go into his point of view.
You're kind of dope, right?
It makes you uncomfortable because we are just following this guy throughout the whole film, and then they put you into these fourth wall like POV situations, and it's just like, now we're him, and he's trying to play the system that's trying to get to him. And he's also playing the role. He's playing 2 roles. Josh is Mr. Hartnett as Cooper. He's playing 2 roles. He's the real self, which is the serial killer, and then there's the role of him as the father. And so you see them kind of blur sometimes in the film when he's trying to let's say escape. He's greeted by one of his daughter's friends' mother, and so it's funny because you even start to get tired of seeing her herself. It shows you in itself how great M. Night is at allowing you to immerse yourself into this character, because you start really like, what in the world? People are moving some ginormous boxes. You start to really feel like you're becoming one with his character too, which is great, because that for a film like this, he has to be able to carry it, and you have to be able to really get into the mind of what he's going through, going in and out of each character, from the loving father to the killer. It makes for a brilliant view.
About being seen by them.
at the end, the way they look at me, it's strange. It gives me peace. There's almost no darkness in it at all. This is pure anger.
M. Night is nostalgic. He's nostalgic to me. So it's like if I know M. Night Shyamalan is gonna make a movie, I want to see it. Now don't get me started on Knock at the Cabin, because that, I don't know what he was doing with that one. Maybe that was just like a student project he was trying out or something. But we're not gonna get into that. No. But so that's why what I'm saying, when you watch this, it's like, oh, that's the M. Night Shyamalan we remember. You know what I mean? Yo, if you stayed this long, why don't you hit the like button, or might as well subscribe, because it is free and you get to hear more of my rambles of random movies right here on the channel.
I thought I was pretending. But I wasn't.
That's M. Night Shyamalan that gave us a good stories, good characters, good thrillers, man, good weird stories. Like, I love Signs and definitely Sixth Sense. That was crazy. You know, this guy is stuck in a concert and he's in a trap. That's such a simple sentence. How can you make that into a movie? And he actually does it. He makes it into a grand movie where it's like, you know, the concert's going on and you're in the middle of the concert and it feels like you're at a concert, because they actually shot a concert for a month to create that atmosphere. And you could feel it, you know, when Josh is walking through, when Cooper's walking through the concert, you can hear the reverb of the concert going on within it. You know, some of that stuff is crazy because, like, from what I researched, they had to put audio in and act as if they were like screaming at the concert. So there was no like music, but they were screaming as if they were in the concert doing these shots. Nobody asked me, but that takes a lot of time. That takes a lot of imagination for sure, because then you have his daughter doing all these songs, and the songs work with the movie. Like, them in the background while he's going, I mean, he does some crazy stuff to try to get out of her, and it shows you his like lack of empathy. You could believe that this guy would just like hack up some people.
What happened?
I think that woman drank too much, lost her balance.
And stuff like that, and he's just like trying to figure out a way out. I can't wait for this to be on streaming. I can't wait for this to be available, because I want to watch it again. I definitely want to watch it again. And that's the thing with M. Night Shyamalan movies, is when they're great, you want to watch it again, because you definitely feel like you might have missed something, or things connect a lot better when you watch it over again. And this is one of those films. It has a great pace. M. Night Shyamalan really did a great job keeping the pace going with this story and developing it. Watch it. Go watch it right now. I'm sure you can rent it. Don't you miss Blockbuster? Don't you miss like Hollywood Video? Nobody asked me, but Trap is just a great film. Do I have any more notes? I don't have any more notes. So this is gonna be a short one, because like I said, I just got back and I wanted to make sure that I got something out for you guys. And so I'm letting y'all know, go see Trap. All right, my name's Tarek Bryant. This is Nobody Asked But, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.
You're kind of dope, right?
Nobody asked you, bold boy.